Hey you, how's it going? It's me, Zoe Rowe again. Today we're going to be playing the Lady's Choice. I'm pretty sure this is a simulated game. My aunt once told me, a lack of good society will drive the wits from any decent person. I smiled to myself, unsure if I have instead lost my wits for agreeing to return to society. But I could not ignore it for much longer, my rebellious pleas growing too incessant to ignore. And as she has always been my closest friend, I just did not have the heart to deny her wishes. It has been many years since I last came to Bath, and instead having kept to my own company at my family's estate. Last time I was in society, it was exciting. It was the most exciting time. But being so young, I barely understood the nuances that make up the rules of being in such high company. I'd enjoyed attending as many functions as I could, meeting the same people as usual. My mind was far from seeking a husband, and though I enjoyed my time greatly, not pursuing any kind of marriage had made me somewhat of a joke amongst everyone. When I finally came to realize this, I did my best to enjoy the company. I did my utmost to enjoy the company of those I valued, which dwindled until lonely Arabella remained with me. With a gentle sigh, I clasped the handkerchief in my hand tighter, running my thumb over my name, which my mother had embellished onto it with such delicate needlework. First name? Okay, I want to put like a proper name. Let's just go with Jane. Oh, totally. Did I go Jane? Because I was thinking about Jane Austen. Houston. No, I'm joking. Yeah, let's just go with Jane. Surname? Jane Buttersworth. Buttersworth. I was just really good about. Okay. Buttersworth. Hoot. Sure. You fret unnecessarily, Jane. Oh, wow. That's a little. Can I date her? Arabella lays a hand on my arm, and I shift my gaze to her, smiling softly. I believe you'll enjoy returning far more than you suppose. Her smile turns to one of mischief, and society will enjoy your company far more than it may remember. Let us hope so. The road gradually smooths, announcing our arrival into town from the country roads. Oh, not far until we reach the house. I expect Lord Buttersworth, whose servants were surprised by the announcements of your staying in Bath. Oh wait, that was the girl. Sure. It's been a long time since my father sent word to the townhouse staff. I hope that has not been too much bother for them. I pursed my lips at the thought of the sudden work they must have had at such short notice. I hope it has not been too much bother for them to prepare the house. I keep on messing up. I don't know if I'm Jane or Arabella. Okay, I hope it's not been too much bother for them to prepare the house. Arabella gives a light laugh. It is sweet of you to worry on their behalf, but I'm sure a bit of work will do them good. It has been such a long while since anyone from your family has left the country estate. I imagine talking your return is the main topic of conversation. I can't help but stiffen at the thought. I just went from having a British accent to an American one. Arabella leans to look out of the window, a smile lighting her face. Ah, here we are. Oh, why did she look so sad? I stare at the house, the last time I laid eyes on it being so long ago. This changed little. Shall we go in, Jane? You cannot very well proceed before you into your own house. She gives a chuckle and I smile in return before eventually making my way inside. As soon as we step inside, a somewhat familiar face steps into the foyer to greet us. Welcome home, Miss Buttersworth yet? Johnson, our butter. Yep, he's my butter. You are my butter, babe. Nope. Our butler has aged considerably since I last saw him. The once stout brunette man now turned into a slightly hunched gentleman with far more wrinkles than hair. Hello, Johnson. It's been too long. I give a small smile of greeting. Okay, yep. I already forgot what it. Indeed it has. And this must be Miss Highsmith. Oh, that should have been mine. Oh wait, no, if I had the same name as her, then I should have been like, oh, my name is Kush. That dank Kush. Sorry. It is Lady Ashbourne now. His brows covered in surprise. I quite forgot about your marriage. I apologize, Lady Ashbourne. She waves away his apology. Do not turn so stuffy, Johnson. I am still the same girl as I always was. You're somewhat more grown up. When am I going to see the boys? As I can see, he states with a wry smile. You're not staying with Sir Ashbourne? He passed away the year before last. No. When her voice trembles, I reach out to rest my hand on hers. I offer a small smile and her pain dissipates, if only a little. You'll wish to attend your rooms before tea. Yes, oh wait, that's me. Yes, thank you. He gives a small nod and we begin to shrug out of our coats and hats. Where are the men? Where? Okay, after settling ourselves and luggage into our rooms, we meet again for tea in the drawing room. I hope tonight's ball will be busy. Oh gosh, that was horrible. A ball already? You really have forgotten society, haven't you? The ball tonight will open the season. She takes a sip of tea, staring at me over the brim of a teacup. Everyone will be in attendance, including us. Her lips curve into a secretive smile, and I frown slightly in curiosity. No, can we go to the ball right now? That's where I meet the dudes. Why are you smiling, Sir Arabella? The question was obviously just the prompt she needed. She placed down her cup so excitedly it rattles against the saucer. I believe I may be soon engaged. Engaged? My family has been in talks with another about a suitable partner. This is why you're so insistent I join you this year. I did not want to enter into all of this alone, I admit. And you were there for me in my last marriage, even when no one else was. Your advice on this is the only one I would care for. I understand. So easy. She sits back in her seat, picking up a cup once again. I cannot tell you yet, as much as I may wish. I do not want to talk about it without more certainty of the situation. What if, what if I accidentally, what if her fiance-to-be is gonna fall in love with me, and I fall in love with him? That'd be really awkward. I'm sorry. So it is not settled? She shakes her head. Then gives a small smile. But I have hopes it soon to be. I take a gulp of tea, unsure how to respond. Why? Okay. I don't like this society because it was like, oh, in order for you to have importance or to gain like money and fortune or to succeed, you had to marry men, and then it's like, oh, in order to have a title, there we go. I was like, yes, title and wealth. Now once had Arabella seemed keen on remarrying, having inherited both title and wealth from her former husband. I glanced at her, studying the smile on her face. It seems genuine. I did not know you were in the market for someone new. You don't need a husband to secure a place in society any longer, Arabella. Yeah, you had to have a husband, if you're a woman, to secure a place in society. I'm just like, nope, I don't need a man. Of course, I don't need a husband, but that does not mean I do not wish for someone to share my life with. Aren't you? I give a nod of understanding. Maybe you'll also meet someone of your liking tonight, Jane. Society has much changed since last time you were here. I look at her unsurely. My nerves already on edge about tonight's ball. That evening you arrive at the already bustling assembly rooms for the opening ball of this season. Oh, how wonderful, so many here already. I nod in agreement. There certainly are so many. The assembly rooms are large, but seem positively tiny when packed with so many people. The heat is stifling, and I do my best to stand in the way of the doors, hoping for the coolness of the draft. There is Lady Steer. Arabella points towards the crowd, but I cannot pick one person out of the mass. I must ask how she's been. I shall return in but a moment. But. Before I can protest, she's swallowed up by the crowd, and I'm left standing alone at the entrance. Someone's gonna approach me. Yeah. Should I do? Excuse me. Oh no, it's a woman. Never mind. Let me go back. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh. I turn around to see a young woman smiling at me. Oh, hi. I realize you're not yet into this, but I saw you speaking to Lady Ashburn. Simply had to know you. I'm Miss Clara Winter. She bobs a small curtsy. She doesn't seem mean. I don't know why I gave her like the mean teenage girl voice. It is very nice to make your acquaintance. Okay. I give a smile and her to return to her bright greeting. It is nice to make your acquaintance, Miss Winter. I am Miss Jane Buttersworth Sorry. You're Miss Buttersworth. Oh. I just saw that. I saw that smile. Wait, let me go back. She smiled, then she didn't. How rude. You are Miss Buttersworth yet? My mother has spoken of your turn. Have you truly not been to town in so long? Oh, why does she look mad? I start a little at the abruptness of the question. Miss Winter obviously a lot younger than her looks would suggest. It has been quite some time, yes? Then you must be simply desperate for enjoyment. How dull it must be have been in the country. Oh, I just changed her voice. I barely even have time to open my mouth to respond before she speaks again. Oh, damn, she is rude. No, you're ugly. Your dress is ugly. Your face is ugly. Back off. Oh, never mind. You welcome me. I revoke those statements. I thought you were gonna be mean. Come, we must dance. I have a partner waiting for me, but we shall find you someone too. She takes my hand, tucks me to one side. Ah, Mr. Amesbury. I glance up to search out the person she has called. Mr. Amesbury. Why did I do that? She raises her voice to be heard over the din of people. I don't know. I finally managed to free my fingers from excited grasp. Can I help you, Miss Winter? A rather jovial voice asks from the sea of people. I glance up to meet eyes with a handsome, youthful face framed by thick locks of blonde curls. Hi. Lance, this is Miss James Buttersworth here, and she's without a partner for this dance. I can't help my cheeks heating at the forward nature of the young woman. I apologize. I would be most happy to rectify the situation, Miss Buttersworth here. Why did I make that my name? Before I can speak my apology, Mr. Amesbury holds out a hand towards me. Why would I not dance? Yo, let's dance our head out. Thank you, Mr. Amesbury. He gives a wide smile as I place my hand gently into his, and we make our way towards where the other partners are lining up for the dance. Are we land dancing? No, I'm joking. Land dancing. When the music begins, the line of ladies takes a wide step forward, the men then doing the same to meet in the middle. I take Mr. Amesbury's hand again, and we walk in unison down the middle of the room. Oh, now I'm wondering that if I didn't dance with him, I would have been another guy. Oh, well. You should not be offended by but as poor manners Miss Buttersworth here. Her parents have rather indulged her, and she has little worry of setting the rules. So I could tell. If only more weird of her disposition, wouldn't you agree? We pause for a moment, taking a turn about another set of partners before our meeting once again. It's nice to meet you. Okay. I gave a nod to his previous statement. It's nice to meet people so cheerful. That is one benefit of not always following what is expected. Indeed. If we're to follow every rule and constraint placed on us, I believe there'd be no reason to have a smile. He gives a cheerful laugh that continues to echo even as he changed partners for a few beats. When we return, he takes my hand and leads me around the outside of the floor, around the other partners. I hear you have been out in society for quite some time. I gave a small nod. Then we are in similar situations, as I too have not been required to return to town for a few years. Why didn't I just stay in the country? Interacting with people, it's not fun. And yet you return now. I have had little choice. His frown turns to a joking smile. You know how family can be about securing their lineage. Oh, so he has to marry too? To have some babies? Sorry. I smile understanding. Actually, I've been most lucky in that my family have never pushed me to pursue marriage. Oh, that's nice. We got together once more, the music fading slowly. And consider yourself incredibly fortunate, Miss Buttersworth yet. He offers a smile before bending at the waist in a low bow. It has been a pleasure. And with that, he lets my hand drop before disappearing into the crowds. Thankfully, I'm not left alone long as Arabella finds me soon after. Jane, you must make haste and come this way. What has happened? Some military officers have been stationed in Bath for a few days and have come for introductions tonight. They're simply so dashing, I almost fainted where I stood. And what if you're betrothed? He was not my betrothed yet. I would have blushed for words had I not broken used to them years ago. Oh dear. Well, once you're married, you better not cheat, because cheaters are horrible. She leads me to one side of the room where a swath of young women have taken out. Yeah, just checking it out. Arabella pays them little mind as she squeezes through them with a practiced elegance. Finally, we come to a stop before a tall, uniformed man. Oh yeah. It's hard not to find the sight rather pleasing. I was not, no offense, but in this society, I was not expecting. I'm just not gonna, okay. Colin Foxley. At the sound of her voice, the man's face lights into a bright smile. Yo, gonna get you guys too. Lady, other guys' voices are gonna just sound the same. Lady Ashbourne. I would be more pleased to introduce you to my closest friend, Miss Jane Buttersworth here. Yeah. He dips into a bow and I drop into a little, small curtsy. It is most delightful to meet you, Lady Ash. Please, Colonel. Arabella would do just fine. But Lady Ashbourne, he's blushing. But Lady Ashbourne, this is only his name, Colonel. The Colonel clears his throat before continuing with what he was saying. Arabella has been most kind in helping us find our way around. I am certain it's a task she will take very much to heart. I think okay, whatever. The music ends on the next step, and Arabella suddenly brightens. Oh, Colonel, did you not promise me the next dance? Indeed I did. Arabella moves forward to slip her arm into his. But what if Miss Buttersworth here? Oh, please do not miss out on the chance. Oh, wait, what? Oh, please do not miss out on the dance on account of me. I am most happy to observe. I would not dream of such. He turns around and scans the room before smiling, tapping another uniformed man on the shoulder. Oh, I don't think he's an option. Is he? Maybe not. Oh, hi. The man steps closer to us, his stiff posture and countenance enough to make me uneasy myself. Oh, never mind. Miss Buttersworth Hughes, I present Captain Guy Blake as a suitable enough partner for this dance. Folks, it's not. Oh, come on now, Guy. You cannot be upset by the partner, can you? Captain Blake turns his gaze away uneasily. It is not a question of that. And of course, Jane will have no upset in taking on such a fine officer. Okay, I guess we don't have choices in this. Without saying a word more, the two move to the dance floor. If you would care to, Miss Buttersworth Hughes, I would reserve this dance for you. Bro, you didn't even want to earlier. You're rude. What if he's gay? And he doesn't like women, but he likes Colin Foxley. Who's this guy again? All I know is his name is Guy. His words and manner are both unsettled, his gaze shifting away momentarily to check on Colin Foxley. Why am I not going to dance with people? Your dancing is fun. I would very much enjoy that. Thank you, Captain. He seems almost surprised by my acceptance. Before giving a genuine smile, he offers his arms, and I slip my hand around it as he leads me towards the floor. As we stand together, shoulder to shoulder, ready for the music, I notice a tension straining his posture. Oh dear. You don't dance often, Captain? He glances at me as we step off into the dance. It is not a familiar pastime, I confess. I cannot help but smile at his uncertainty as we pass the other partners. I would not have guessed he did not dance often. His steps, though stiff, are precisely performed with a strange, efficient kind of elegance. We split apart to perform a small jig before moving back together again. You are very proficient dancer, Miss Buttersworth. Oh, wait, that's him. He's Captain Blake. There we go. You are a very proficient dancer, Miss Buttersworth. I believe he is trying to pay me a compliment. As are you, Captain. Also very proficient. You are mocking me, Miss Buttersworth Hughes? I don't know if I like that. Okay. Only very little, Captain, I assure you. His tension eases a little, his stiff features curving into a genuine smile. When the dance is over, the captain leads me to the side of the room where it is a little quieter. What is that thing? As we stand together, I notice a slight disdain on his face as he looks over the crowd. You're looking for someone particularly dislikable? I did that. I lost it. He's obviously surprised by my question. He turns his attention to me. You must be used to such crowds. His lip curves into a half sneer. I shall never grow used to these people. These people? He shifts on the spot. Please excuse me, I suppose I'm not accustomed to being in this society. Oh, in show of its meaning and a little hesitant to ask more on it, I simply let the conversation dwindle. That was kind of creepy, the way he just... Okay. But it's been most enjoyable in your company. Please do not take offense. Of course not. Oh, wait, I just didn't say... Okay, whatever. Before we can say any more, Arabella and the Colonel join us. Refreshing change to see you take a partner, guy. It has amazed me, this disruption. Thank you, Miss Buttersworth. I agree. I see Adam as he bows, and they both move through the crowd to join the fellow officers. I must regret not being a fan, for I suddenly feel quite flushed. Arabella, you know how my body reacts to such a man, Jane? I don't believe any woman would. We laughed quietly before I noticed the crowds around us have parted. Oh, it is Lady Somerset Huntington. Who is Lady Huntington? Really, Jane? Have you had no interest in society at all in these years? Never mind. Before Arabella has a chance to inform me of why the woman approaching us has caused the crowd to tremble like scared mice, Lady Huntington stopped before us. Is she gonna be a bitch? Oh, never mind. I mean, she still could be a bitch, but I thought she's gonna be a cute bitch. No offense, old lady. We drop into short curtsies, though the woman does not return one. Lady Ashbourne, this is your good friend, I assume. Wait, what the hell was that? Yes, Lady Huntington. May I present Miss Jane Buttersworth you. The woman glances over me with a close glare, what I can only assume has been mastered over inspecting many a young woman. In finish, she snaps her fan shut and gives a small note of dissatisfaction. What? You have been out in good society for so long, Miss Buttersworth. You must be thankful your parents let you return. But she did not speak it as a question. I still cannot stifle the urge to make a reply. I'm pleased to be back. I am pleased to be back, it's true, Lady Huntington. What? Did I make an error? From the looks on both Lady Huntington and Arabella's faces, I wonder if I made an error. Do not look so worried, my dear. I'm sure your friend will I'm sure your friend will soon school you back into our ways. Oh wait, was her? Do not look so worried, dear. I'm sure your friend will soon school you back into our ways. She takes a step closer, inspecting me closely. Why are you so close to me, woman? No, you would do well to refine your manners quickly. I can not see a woman of your more experience. Yes, this is quite a good match and not done soon. She takes a step back and gives a small curtsy. What? Good evening to you both, Lady Ashbourne, Miss Butterworth here. I do hope you enjoy the ball. What did I do? I just... Okay. I changed everyone's voices. And with those words and her insults to my age, she sweeps away into the crowds. Hey, quite alright, Jane. I give a small nod, which does not completely deter Arabella's concerns, but is enough to comment a little. Lady Huntington is the gatekeeper which all in society must please to secure a good future. Oh wait, okay. I was negligent not to warn you of her. You're not at fault. Okay. I place my hands on her and smile. You're not at all at fault. You're not at all at fault. She smiles at me as though I could tell she's still worried. Does the Colonel not ask you for the next dance with you, Arabella? Oh, I almost quite forgot. Almost forgot. Well, I could never altogether forget any invitation from that man. I shake my head slightly at words. What of you? Go and enjoy the company of your officer, Arabella. Okay, oops. Oh. There we go. Oops. She did not need much more convincing than that before giving a broad smile and setting off to find her uniform partner. I'm so confused. If she was going to marry Okay, she's almost... Yeah, she's engaged to be engaged. Shouldn't she not be pursuing him then? As the partners begin to move into the dance floor, I shuffle to one side of the way, only to bang right into someone beside me. This guy's gonna be rude. Oh, I apologize. I glance up quite a way to meet eyes with a tall, well-held gentleman. Okay, I thought he was gonna be rude. I believe I should be the one to make such an apology, miss. He glances to the side and returns his gaze to me. How about I make up such a calamity on my part with the dance? He offers his hand towards me. I can assure you I'm not anywhere near as clumsy when I'm on the dance floor. We are not yet introduced. You and I know that fact, but I believe the rest of the room is not. He offers his hand again. Would you care to take the chances on such a scandal? His teasing makes me hesitate. Yeah, I'm just gonna dance with everyone. I push down my uncertainty and place my hand onto his. His handsome face brightens into a wide smile as he leads me into the floor, where we stand opposite each other and await the muscle. Yeah, flex me those muscles. Wait, the music. Standing in line with the other woman, I cannot help but notice the narrative. Oh, why are they rude? Is this guy kind of like this era playboy? Wow. I couldn't help but notice the narrative glares and curious whispers that pass amongst the crowd. So maybe is this a guy? I think this is that guy that everyone wants to be with. I'll throw in the direction of my unknown dance partner. Oh, so it's all in the direction of him. No one likes him then. Okay, nice. I'm almost glad you decided to take such a risk. Why, you killer? I do not usually get to dance much anymore. Yeah. Has that anything to do with the way that everyone glances at you? His brows arch, obviously surprised by my bold question. You are quite astute. What happened? He takes my hand and I walk beneath his arm before we turn to face each other. Ooh, I whispered politely then. We spin around another couple before joining together again. I did not introduce myself to you, as I could tell obviously did not know me. It is a rare and precious thing to enjoy not being judged before even being acquainted. I should not presume to judge you without first meeting you, no matter what I may have been told already. What a delightful perspective you have. Though I do not believe it is in the nature of anyone not to judge when told such follies. Bro, what is your name? So whatever the rumors may be, are they true? He doesn't reply to my question, he only gives a smile. The music begins to fade, and we draw together at the end of the dance. He politely leads me to the crowds at the side of the room and gives a deep bow. It has been a most pleasant time, and all without introductions. I confess that made it all the sweeter. Please excuse me. With a final note of his head, he moves away, and I watch as his broad frame disappears into the crowds. I'm wondering what happened. Like, why is everyone not liking him? Jane, what could have possessed you to dance with him? I spin around in shock of Arabella's outburst. I seriously don't see what's wrong with this guy. Okay. What do you mean? Lord Stanton, of course. Who is... You were not even introduced. I clasp her hands to try and calm down her hysterics as they feel she may fit from the shock. You truly dance with such a man without knowing him? Without knowing him? I am sure there must have been worse things done, Arabella. You would not say such things if you knew of him. She sat us closer to whisper to me. What? That is Viscount Stanton of Braxbury, Lord Isaac Stanton. She turns to gauge my expression and seeing no sign of recognition. She continues. His family name was once well respected. Until his father took up an affair with a local gambling house. So, it appeared that that fashion. Oh, excuse me. Look, did you look at his outfit? Yo, it was dope. What's wrong with me? It appeared that passion runs in the family. There's apparently no fortune left. His presence at these events is purely due to his lineage, nothing more. You should be more careful in the future of associating with such company. Oh, good. I glanced into the crowd where the man had disappeared, suddenly understanding the conversation during the dancing more. I don't think I like him anymore. A few hours later, and the crowds began to disperse. I'm more than happy to return home and to the comfort of my bed. My body and mind fatigued from the evening. The next morning, I find Arabella in the drawing room after breakfast, eagerly tearing open a pile of letters. So many letters already? I give a small laugh as I take the seat opposite of her. She glances up, a serious expression on her features. This is no laughing matter, Jane. These are invites. It's today we make our most important decision of the season. And what would that be? Whose company we will be spending the season with, of course. It would be impossible to split our time between everyone in the town, so we must decide who will receive our interest. Or is this where I choose my path? Which guy I want to go with? I see. I don't know who I want to be with yet. I just saw them. I just met them. I think maybe Blake. Captain Blake. She gives a bright smile and leans close to me, placing her hands on my knees. Seeing as it's your first year back, why do you not choose the engagement? Engagement? What? Oh, I mean, is this... I don't know if they mean like engagement or just like engaged. I said I would have it no other way. She leans back and spreads out 3 letters in front of me. I knew it. This is the part where I choose. Each invite is elegantly written and well presented. Arabella points to the first one. Oh, my voice is dying. Oh, I told myself that I would... Okay. I'm gonna end it here because I think it's been a little too long. And I'm gonna try and think which guy I want to be with. I'm leaning towards Blake, maybe the first guy, I think his name is Amesbury, would be okay. And then the Staten guy is really shady, so who knows? So, I hope you're enjoying this so far. Till the next, bye!